Hello, it's Yvonne. So I am back at the American Classics Marketplace. Let me zoom in. There we go. Because if you saw my last video, I ran into someone who actually has my favorite booth here, and Kat's Corner, and we discussed her experiences here and what she felt. And I thought before I go back up to Willowstone and probably most likely finalize a rental space if I haven't procrastinated too long for this time of year, because we're in fourth quarter, I thought I better check this one more time. And plus I haven't been here for a while, and maybe I'll end up at both of them, who knows. Anyways, before I go in, I want to show you guys, look what my husband did. Surprised me. I've been wanting these forever, because the way my car slants, if you crack the window even when it's just slightly raining, like it drips in. So I thought that was cool. He just surprised me. Anyways, okay you guys, I'm headed in. Okay, I made it inside. So let me get situated. Let me go get some information, okay? And then I'll be right back. Now this is when you first come in, and the cashiers are over on this side. And they have some rental lockers. That's kind of interesting. And I did talk to the young man and pick up the information, the rental information. So I'm just going to fold it up and stick it in my purse for now. Wait a minute, some of you want to see that, don't you? Let's go over that a little bit later, because you know why? I'm going to go ahead and shop and have fun, and of course check out, Kat's Corner. But here they have a waiting list, so I still may make the decision to put myself on it, but they have a waiting list. He says it's relatively long for this section and even longer for the back warehouse section where things are a little cheaper. So I think he said they do have some showcases available right now. So warehouse is $185 per square foot, $175 to $185. Okay, requirement is to have 80 to 85% antiques or collectibles. Okay. A little bit more for store entrance locations, premium spots. Okay, we'll look at some more of this later, but those for you that are wondering, there's some of the beginning information. Let's just go shop and have fun too, okay? But wait, I do want to tell you one thing, if I didn't say that already. Look, there I am on TV. So they have cameras everywhere. That's good. This one does have a 10% commission, but can be a good selling point, quite frankly, because they're probably more diligent and helpful, right? Because they want to get some of that commission. And what else was I going to say? Oh, they would like to have a 4-month commitment up front, so you give it a fair chance, and then after that you can go month to month. Okay, so now let's shop. I want to see. I have a whole bag of these in so many different sizes that I got real cheap. Okay, so $4, about $4 is what she's selling these for here. I never really come in here because this is like a more expensive booth, but it's early. I'm waiting on my daughter, and I'm just going to meet up here later in a few hours. So I've got some time to kill. So I'm going to really have a good time and go over things and show some cool things, even in the more what I consider more pricey. I'm not, it's justified, but let's see. I'm gonna try to remember to go slow so you guys can look, because I know some of you just like to go virtual shopping. Maybe you're not leaving the house right now. I love this little tiny chair. I like that color. $168. Boudoir chair, $168. Anna Weatherley charger from Neiman Marcus, $55. Learning some new names here. Oh wow, look at this brass setup. Let's look at this, you guys. Oh, I'm not going to be able to read that. Hang on, we're going to give it a try. Vintage Asian brass. I can't read it without my readers. I'll have to put my readers on. Here, you guys read it for yourself. $135. That is kind of awesome. I'm not real big on like Asian decor, but this one's not really real heavy with the symbolism. It could mix well, couldn't it? Now this would be more my style for a certain room, like my kitchen. $230. Pine cabinet with the metal. I don't think that's very old, but okay, let's move on. Let's find something else to look at. But before we do, George is coming back, if everything goes well, and we're going to make this whole trip down Academy to my favorite thrift stores, and then at a certain point, we can either come here 5 more minutes down the road, or we can go the other way about 10 minutes and go to Willowstone. And I'm thinking to choose this one, but we'll see. I'll let George choose, but I think he'll like this one better because it's more antiques, which is what he leans into, a little more heavy. But look, this will be another t-shirt souvenir I can buy him, and I think that's awesome. Picky Pickers Pick American Classic Marketplace. That's a cute color too. So I'll look forward to that if everything goes as planned. This booth is always kind of romantic. It's one of the first booths you see when you come in. And today she's having a pretty significant sale. It's a mix of, let's say, vintage and imported stuff. And, well, yeah, let's just say that. But I love these. I thought some of you might enjoy these. Ewers. Let's try to read it. 1800s Robert Hankey Real Antiques. It says dragon vases. Very hard to find. $565 for the pair. Let you guys read that. Oh my gosh. They're about 14 to 16 inches high. Awesome. You can see she has a lot of jewelry, and I know some of this is just imported. I remember I did that in the late 80s and 90s. Yeah, she keeps a very romantic vibe here. $44 for the wire birdcage that's been upcycled. Of course, 30% off. Oh, how much is this? Because you guys remember that I rescued something like this. It's huge and it's kind of been burnt orange. And I was hem and hauled. Okay, $22. Small safety pin basket. Okay, that's what I need to call it. Mine's like real big, like console bowl shape. And a couple of you said, yeah, I'd have saved that too, Yvonne. So thank you for that. I haven't listed it yet, but I will. Oh, that's cute. Dang it, I need two hands. The tag is inside. Well, before we get started on my favorite booths that have the sales, and then back in the warehouse, I always stop here and we look at jewelry, right? But I see something new today that I think is very funny and interesting. So, in watching some other vintage and antique resellers on YouTube, we see a lot of chamber pots and a lot of jokes about chamber pots, right? Look what we have here, though. This is a chamber pot box. Got it on sale for $95. An English chamber pot box. Okay, so you just tuck it away in there. That's awesome. So before we go on and get serious about like picking for resale possibly, let's see what's new in this case. Again, these cases are also a mix of real jewelry, costume jewelry, some old, some not. I see a lot of new things that she has though. Definitely. Oh, look at that. Let me zoom in. The mermaid on the shell. That's gorgeous. $220. That's fabulous. Some nice big rings. Hummingbird. Can't see the price on that. Oh, look at this amber chunk piece. Can you guys see it back there? You see that? That's, wait a minute, there it is. That's awesome. It's on a piece of shell. It's on the kind of choker that I like too. We're just looking before we move on. Let's and on the other side, these 3 cases are more rhinestone and very blingy. Some vintage, some definitely not, but interesting, right? So for those of you that like the high romantic feminine bling, there you go. Oh, that's a crown. Trying to remember to go so slow. I watched one of my videos yesterday and I went, whoa, Yvonne, slow it down. I like that one. That's kind of cool. I've always been a brooch person ever since I was young, you know, because it was kind of like ironic, you know, like a young person wearing all these like vintage and antique brooches. It's kind of a cool factor to it. Now I'm at an age where it's like age appropriate. So I struggle with how to make it kind of like eclectic and cool. That's awesome. But I'll keep working on it. So anyways, back to the other side where there's a lot of silver and like gemstones and semi-precious. That's new. Love it. Oh, I wish I could see the prices. $45 for that one. Prices probably vary by stone. Okay. That ring reminds me of a mood ring. I love that. I love abalone. $69 for that square piece. That's kind of interesting, that cross there. That's an interesting shape. All right, you guys. Oh, love. Okay, let's get serious. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. What is that? $90. I can't read that small writing. Sorry. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Now, let's go get serious. This is always an interesting booth that's on my way to one of my favorite little booths that have, like, you know, moderately priced items, but she always has some epic items in here, and it's not disappointing again. Oh my, I'm trying to find a tag on this. I think that's real. Oh my goodness. And I don't know what to say about this replica. It's about 6.5 feet tall. She's got her Christmas thing back out that I love. If I had a booth, I'd probably make one of these too. Now this one's for sale. I remember this from last year. That's about 4.5 feet tall. She still has these that I fell in love with, of course. $429. Just absolutely fabulous. Another thing about this booth, this is the booth. Wait a minute, let's look at this. Wow. Can't tell you anything about it. Don't know where the tag is. I'm not knowledgeable enough in this kind of stuff to know what's antique, what's vintage, what's a repop. but she's rearranged. But see, that's a booth that I always go into, and I was waiting my turn, and we were standing right here, and she had a table with those glass jade, like, and peach tree things, and that's where I learned. We talked about it for a moment, and I learned how expensive those were. Yes, it was right here. And then I proceeded to start to look and find those at the thrift stores. So nobody's in there. Let's get booth right there. Okay, here it is. My second favorite booth. Plastic scarecrow game. Okay. Oh, I'm always talking about Garden of the Gods, right? So here, if you want to see some epic pictures from Garden of the Gods, that you can go and see this exact thing yourself. See if there's anything else cool. Oh, they're all kind of the same, darn it. And then she's got some vintage. Okay, let's get down to business. $39.99. Check pink pottery. Horses. $14.95. That I don't believe is a Murano, but it's cute. The Bolicante is not very controlled. The Ponto's a hot mess, but it's priced okay. These are cute. $9.95 for 3 of them. Little plastic bowls. The one's missing an eye though, but that could be fixed. Okay, I don't want to go too fast. Some things she's had for a while, I've seen. I don't see anything that I feel like I have to have that I don't usually end up finding at a thrift store. Like I said, I'm a little on the spoiled side with the thrift store business. $24.95 for that. Jim Beam cat is still here. Vintage metal blue pig bank, $24.99.
Look at this decanter
in cups. She's had this for a while. $34.95. It's this like Murano Somersault thing, but it's got a chip on it. So that's why I've never bought it at that price. Well, we have to stop in here for a minute. I'll show you why. But before we do you guys think this is real? Show you some components of it. It says $15. Vintage tube tester. Huh. It's like barn fresh, isn't it? Look. As Frank on American Pickers would say. That's kind of interesting piece for $15. I just can't tell. But this is why we have to come in. Okay. Several of you love your turtles. So we're going to pause here. And especially my YouTube friend Danny, the niche lady. So we're just going to pause. And if there's anything you guys have to have, I will try to pick it up if it's still here the next time. This one's fascinating to me right here. $20, hand beaded. That one I love. Sorry, I was trying to see if the head moves. Sometimes the head bobbles. This is completely turtles. Black. Oh, it's a box. Okay, I thought it was onyx, but that's cute. Black box. Alright, you guys. My turtle friends. And Danny. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this one. We gotta pull this one out. Hang on. Oh my gosh. It's like Indian or Pakistan. It's tin. Where can I set this? Let's set that up here for a minute. $38. I mean, you know, you see this kind of thing at the import stores, the India, Pakistan import stores, but that one's still cool. Super cool. All right, I'll put it back. I'll put it back where it goes, then we will move on. But there you go, my turtle lovers. This looks like a nice little flea market mix of things. Boy and girl figurine, kind of that chalkware stuff. Oh, those are kind of cute though. They're big. Oh, that looks like McCoy. Yes. What's that say? 2 Harmony boat planters, 1960s. Sorry, 1960s. Also found in orange and brighter yellow. 25 to 30 each. This one's $15. Where's the other one? Does she have 2, or is she just putting like an advertisement for comparison? It's chipped anyways. Darn it. That's interesting. Anything else? Oh, smiley face? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's cute. Well, that's kind of ironic. Look at this dude. Here, get closer. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many of these foil pictures with the Mylar frames that I sold in the 90s. Oh my gosh, of all sizes. Oh, that's cute. McCoy, 1930 McCoy. $70. Yeah, it says it on there. You can barely read it. That's kind of cool. Here's some pretties to look at. By now, most of you should also, like me, start to know kind of what things are. I'm trying to get to this. Sorry, there's a furniture in front of me, so. Slide glass cruet. I like that. That marbly slag glass. This is probably what, Fiesta? Yes. Fiesta. I'm going to have to work my way inside, but that all looks like stuff we've seen before. Wait a minute. I see one thing. I like the Art Deco shape of that. Let's go work our way in there after all. See, I'm blocked by all these chairs. Kind of awesome chairs, but let me back up. Kind of awesome. Piece of Murano. $15. That's pretty. Very pretty. Oh, but look at this. Oh, look at this Blanco bowl. This is everything so far. I'm going to hold it up to the light too. Blanco, $48. And yeah, you can see the mark underneath. Oh my gosh. Look at this ombre tone. A little bit of warbling on the side. Okay. Look, that's got that little, like, if you were doing, okay, fire and light stuff and you can't get any more, get you some Blanco, because a lot of it has got that textured look and it would go right with it. Look at the effect, see? Whew. Love that. Okay, let me work my way in. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that is everything. Let me work my way in this booth and get over this right here. Okay, I'm in. Whew, that Blanco. There's a nice little plate with a swallow on it. That's nicely done. $10. $15 a piece for these little characters. I'm pretty sure that's modern. I see this a lot at Ross and Home Goods. So this is pretty interesting. Like Bavarian or Bohemian Glass. $45. Paperweight. These are adorable. With on the metal. How much were those? $5 a piece. Those are cute. I think that's King's Crown, isn't it? Yeah, King's Crown. That pattern there. Let's see, what else do we have? $28 for that. Interesting. I've seen those before. This is what I wanted to look at. Oh, that sounds pretty. Lead crystal base, $24. That's pretty. I like the simplicity of it and the... I wish I could tell whose it was. I like this effect. It's kind of modern, yet it can be Art Deco. You know, it can mix well, which is what I'm doing in my home. I'm mixing things of different eras, and it's actually could be done in a nice way. And since I talked about it, some other people are saying that's what they've been doing too, and it's going just fine. I like this. $25 enameled plate. Like it's got fused glass on it too or something. California. Can't quite make that out. Hand decorated enameled copper. Oh, that's cool. Like it. Okay, moving on, y'all. I see something that I think we should come look at. That's pretty too, but anyways, I'm trying to get to this. Oh, leather and crochet shawl. $35. That's pieces of leather. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous, you guys. Little cape shawl. Let me look at that. Let me look behind it. Yep, that's leather. $35 seems like a very reasonable price for this. I'm trying to back up. Dang it. That's definitely a maybe. Okay, so Hannah made it. There's baby girl. And Hannah, how much are those dolphins?
15.
How much?
$15.
Okay, thank you. It's not bad for, you know.
Solid brass.
Oh, cool.
And then check out this cat.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cool. How much is that?
There's no price on this.
Oh, that is so cute. Let me see the bottom. Show the bottom. No markings? No. Darn, that's cute. Okay, so thanks, Hannah. So, Hannah and I are going to hit a couple thrift stores. So let's run down here to Kat's Corner, my favorite booth here. If you saw my last video, you know we ran into each other and she introduced herself to me, and we chatted about what it's like for her here. So let's go down and see her booth, and then we're going to head on out to the thrift stores. Okay, so here we go, down to Kat's Kitschy Vintage, and she's having a sale. She always has a good sale. Furniture and lamps are $30, everything else is $20. So let me zoom in. Some of you are going to remember this booth definitely. So she's a great lady. Got some great ideas from her too. So let's see what she has before we move on. Love this. Wow, that's awesome. She's got some Tiki stuff. I've sold some of these. Vintage ashtray with that glass in the middle. I love that stuff. Oh, that's pretty. That's lovely. She's got some art glass. Murano. She usually does have Murano glass, which is why, you know, oh, that's nice, which is why, you know, it became my favorite booth here, because good prices. She always had some Murano glass. Oh my gosh. Look at this one. Wow. $40 for this Viking. I think I've seen this bittersweet one before. I don't know if it was here. Probably, I think George has one. Might be confusing it with a video. Yep, that's why I thought some Blanco pieces. That probably is too, right? Yeah. Definitely. Wow. Check this one out. There's a smiley face. Oh my goodness. Well, she's added some great stuff since the last time I was here. That's really cute too. Royal Copenhagen. I think we looked at that once. That is adorable. Fiberglass lampshade, ceramic horses, 150. Love it. Oh, that's cute. Look at the extra treatment on that. That's cute. $17. She definitely has some new cute stuff. Oh. $22. Just letting you guys look. Okay. Well, I think Hannah and I are gonna, wait a minute, what is that? That's interesting. Mid-century modern lamp. It's pretty. Oh, awesome. $27. Royal Copley. Awesome. Let's look at the sweet kittens first before we go. Then Hannah and I are going to hit some thrift stores. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, how much is the mushroom? $35. Okay, so yes, we're back in the warehouse section where it's a little bit cheaper to rent stuff. But they have no openings. There's a waiting list here, which is quite long, and then a waiting list for the regular part, which isn't as long, they said. They do have one glass case available. But, so I think Willowstone it is for now. I'll probably go do that tomorrow. Well, Hanny, you ready, girl? Okay, let's go. So I was filming and didn't really notice this too much, but Hannah was back here reading things, and she said, Mom, come back and talk about this. This is awesome. And she's right. Okay. Lenore Baran, am I saying that right? Mixed media collage and oil painting. Estimated date. I like how she puts information. But Hannah pointed this out. The artist tore hundreds of pieces of paper to complete this amazing masterpiece. Can you find the pictures of animals, body parts, a silver coffee pot, and trees? The textures and colors are mesmerizing and haunting at the same time. Oh, man. Let me see. Okay, now you guys can kind of see, right? The texture and the little strips of paper. And so Hannah and I were going through it like, yeah, there's something there, like a horse's head. Is that a boat? Hannah found something. What was it? Oh, there's a guy in a boat. Hannah found a foot. Let me go up here. Oh, this strip, where's it at? That strip of paper has a foot. Oh, that's fascinating. And this has something, some kind of, I can't tell because it's like upside down, but it's got some, that's a picture of something. Okay, and so of course when you back up, it's a beautiful sea, sunset, and a boat. I'm gonna have to back up, you guys, so you can see. It's real big. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, for real this time, we're saying bye.